This from his NBA time. Shooting the ball in the corner is a really difficult shot now because a lot of people teach for a right-handed shooter the left-right foot movement, footwork, but you have to almost be like a Craig Hodges stick the landing with 2 feet type shooter to shoot in the corner. Otherwise, there's going to be a lot of people stepping out of bounds. So what about that, Kelvin?
We ran into it this summer in Italy. And the first half of our first or second game, we had 7 turnovers. Some guys that stepped up. I said, older guys, similar timeouts, to the sideline. But, you know, the difference is, and what Greg said was right, our guys kind of bow into the shot and they go out to go in to get their feet set and get on balance. So they work going out of bounds. Basically, showed you that on tape. But you know, if you're not a good shooting team, I don't think it matters. The team I had last year with Brooks and Davis, it wouldn't matter. They were going to make NBA threes. They were that good a shooting team. And it's not going to matter much with this team either because we're not that good a shooting. This team's not that good a shooting team, even if we kept the line where it is. So it just depends on whether you have good shooters or not.
Now, do you have shooters or do you have makers?
Oh, we're really good at shooting right now. And outstanding. We have outstanding shooters. But I always tell them, I just try to encourage them, tell them, make some making their occasionally. Support.
The biggest thing is the corner three. You know, the footwork there is different than any other place on the board. We traveled and played in Montreal and Quebec this summer, and we really emphasized going into that in terms of not stepping out and not stepping on because of, you know, now it's a long tube. If your footwork isn't right, the distance isn't going to be that big of a difference. If you look at our threes from last year, most of them were outside of what it is currently right now because of the spacing that you try to play with. But I've told our guys, we can shoot 32% no matter where the line is, so it doesn't really matter for us either.
So once again, shooters, not makers.
Yeah, you know, and what we are is extremely streaky, you know, and try to get that up 3-4 percentage points is a big difference. But I don't think you'll see any significant drop in the 3-point field goal percentage across the country because of the line moving back.
Yeah. Maybe eventually some things might change and defense and we'll make a few adjustments based on that. But at the end of the day, the numbers will change. If you got guys that make shots, they'll make it.
All right, so let's shift to home courts. This is the first time ever sold out season tickets, correct, in Houston, and I'm old enough to remember when it was friends and family before your time in Houston. Okay, so at the beginning. Things have changed dramatically. How have you pulled it off?
Got good players. That's why we all win.
If they build it, they will come?
Yeah. It starts with the administration. Coaches and players win games, administrations win championships. From Dr. Couture to Tillman Fertitta, those two people were on board. They made a tremendous commitment to helping us win. You know, coaches, we get far too much credit for this stuff. You know, Tillman Fertitta wrote a check for $20 million to put his name on our arena. It doesn't happen. This whole thing may not happen. We have a president that is very athletic centric. She supports athletics. Not every school has that. So I think it's a tremendous amount of credit that we've had with basketball at the University of Houston goes to our administration and our board of regents, people that saw something there, shared a vision, and they jumped in with 2 feet to help us.
Greg, you've had it from the beginning. Wichita has tremendous fan support. The Roundhouse is a great home court. What's it like to not have to worry about that aspect, that it's already built there for you? Well, that was one of the reasons I came. You know, Coach, that's one of the reasons Coach stayed, and that's one of the reasons I came to begin with. I remember in 2006 when the Shockers went to the Sweet 16, and we were in the same regional in Greensboro, North Carolina. I was coaching at Winthrop, and I saw the tremendous fan support. And I go out for a visit after Mark Turgeon goes to Texas A&M, and
and I see, you know, that they had sold out for 4 or 5 straight years when he was there, as he was building the program, and I have not coached in a game that's less than a sellout in 12 years. So it's an incredible atmosphere, and one of the things that is amazing about our fans is last year with the youth and inexperience that we had, and actually played some really ugly basketball for several months to start the season, our fans never wavered. They, in fact, I tell them that they actually helped me raise that young group of freshmen, and in the end, by not abandoning the guys or turning on them, they helped them turn their season around and had some success down toward the latter part of the season.
All right, so for the 2 men in the middle, look, Tampa and New Orleans, pro towns, it's never been easy. I don't care who's been there to build that kind of fan support. So how do you do it, or how have you tried to do it in Tampa? What's your plan in New Orleans? So
you know, we made great strides last year, but as Kelvin said, you know, one of our biggest challenges, we need a product on the court that's worth supporting as well. Got to get the students out there, which we had a dramatic increase last season in that, and you just got to keep working it, you know, and as Kelvin said, the support of the administration is a big piece. As I always said about, we want to become the college basketball program of the Tampa Bay area. We have pro hockey, pro baseball, pro football. The other thing that's a challenge in Tampa, it's the best time of the year to be outside during basketball season, you know. But if you have a great product, and the way we play with the energy that we want to play with, and the toughness, and you know, all those different things, I think it is appealing. We just need to, you know, take another step as a team, and I think we'll take a big step as getting that home court where it is an advantage for us.
You know, I think it's tough in Tampa and New Orleans, but I figured if you just have Mardi Gras every day in New Orleans, and you have it on our campus, we'll draw a few more people. But winning, you know, you've got to. That's the bottom line. And even sometimes with winning, it doesn't matter. You know, especially when there's so many different things for people to do now with our gadgets to watch phones, and as Coach talked about, when you're in a pro town and so many things going on, and the activities and the weather's always nice, but you have to win. And it starts with that. Once you win and then you get the support of the administration, it'll take off. I had the same issues at IUPUI, I had the same issues at Georgia State, and all those things cured its ugly head.
all right, Greg, start with you. What's your favorite March Madness moment?
My favorite March Madness moment was in 2013 when we beat the #1 seed in the whole tournament, Gonzaga, in Salt Lake City, to go to the Sweet 16, and we were down 7 with under 8-minute timeout, and we came back and scored, I think, 23 points in 9 possessions without a technical foul shot, and got an opportunity to springboard to go to the Final Four. But when that band, the Shocker band, cranked up, "You Don't Want to Go to War with the Shockers," and all of our guys were dancing, and I was talking to the young lady from CBS, and my family rushed out. That was a pretty cool moment.
I got to think about that one.
So when you fell off the chair, or when RJ hit the shot.
So kid hit a shot, you know, I don't even remember the kid that hit the shot. The young guy that hit the shot against Baylor, and the coach got pushed out of his chair. That was probably the time that I remember the most exciting.
How's your Achilles now?
I don't have one. At my age, man, you don't have one in either leg anymore.
It was, you know, going against Hall of Fame coach Bobby Huggins in the first round in Minneapolis, winning that game, and I remember the dome not even being able to really see the scoreboard. And 12 minutes into the game, we're up 8 or 10 points. I have no idea what the score is. I just know we're playing really well. So I decided not even to worry about the score, just really coach how we're playing and different things like that. And our guys were really good.
Well, I would say that being Arizona, 99, Jason Terry, Richard Jefferson, that group, we were a 13 seed, they were a 4 seed. I'm not sure I thought that team was going to get to the tournament. I had a big kid that was 109. was a really good player, but he broke his leg. He missed a lot of time that year, so we kind of limped into the tournament. But we got everybody healthy at the end, and obviously we weren't a 13 seed. Blue in that season. That's unfortunate had to play us because we were probably a 5 or 6 seed then. Just with so many losses during the year, so many guys out. But beating Arizona, that was our first win. Being able to share with my wife and family, and my mom and dad were there. That was at the Bradley Center in Milwaukee. That would be my best.
Greg, so many of your successes, especially you and everyone here on the stage, it's been having teams that have gotten old and stayed old, especially in this era. How do you pull that off?
Well, it ended last year, Andy. I mean, I had 10 new players last year, and it was 2 springs ago. It was like it was the worst spring ever for a college basketball coach. If it could go wrong, it went wrong. And I had like 5 firsts in my coaching career of 22 years. So we were very, very young last year. We had a bunch of neophytes, but you're right. The objective is to get old and stay old. We were able to do that for a handful of years. And hopefully we're headed to that again. We're very young, 5 freshmen, 5 sophomores of our 13 scholarship players, and all of them can play. There may not be any lottery picks, but there could be if they keep developing and working. So what we need to do is just keep this core group together, and hopefully we're good this year and can continue that for the next foreseeable future.
I think that's just the way college basketball is. When we look at the 15 guys that were at Tulane last year, we won the tournament. And so we were able to bring in 8 or 9 transfers, 4 of them were graduate transfers, and so especially it's really difficult in this conference with these coaches to come in through with interviews. And so we didn't want to do that. And last year, when we looked at the Tulane basketball team, we had 6 freshmen. We've got 7 guys, 23 years and older. And so we wanted to get older. We just wanted more experience. That's the thing, to compete on that.
Yeah, and the biggest challenge for us in a similar situation to Ron was being very strategic and trying to build that. We brought in 3 grad players our first year, sat out 2 guys, Quincy Rigo being one of them. But our hope was in year 3 and 4, so this year and next year, that we have more of a veteran team and even out the classes. And we got lucky with some of those guys, maybe better players, tougher players than originally suspected when we recruited 9 guys in the spring when I got the job, and then 7 guys the next year. We signed 16 players over a 14-month period. So trying to even out those classes to get old is very, very important.
Yeah, when you take over a losing program, it's usually because you're not very good. So everybody that takes over your first year, especially in this league, you're going to struggle because of the conference and the coaches. But I still think you put a lot of stock in your first year as much as you build your culture, get your kids to understand the way you want to get it done. I think what Brian did in South Florida is the blueprint. He had a bunch of 5th-year grad transfers, all like what Ron's doing. I think he's doing it the right way, setting out some kids and just build for the future. Freshmen, Greg was talking about how young he was, so is Memphis this year. That's the way it is, it seems like in college basketball. Freshmen aren't freshmen anymore, especially when they're 5 stars or blue chip guys. They've been flying in planes since they were 11, 12-year-old. They've been playing in league tournaments. They've played 70 games in the summer. Back when all of us were playing, high school basketball ended. You didn't play basketball again until the basketball season started the following year. And then if you were a freshman during those times in college, you really were a freshman. But now, this freshman day, we've got some freshmen on our team, and we're going to depend on. Hopefully they grow up. What you call them? Neophytes. Neophytes. I think our guys are more neophytic than they are players. So we'll see.
Well, appreciate it, guys. Kelvin, Sampson, Brian, Gregory, Ron Hunter, Greg Marshall. Good luck this season.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.